Hello and welcome to Thursday. Now, I feel like I finally got the day right. It's been pretty chill today. Honestly, I kind of needed it. Um, Yesterday, worked a ton on editing. Well, this entire week it's just been editing photos, and I think I'm finally officially done with editing every photo that I've taken over the past. Oh gosh, since June. That sounds right. And man, was that a whole process. But it's finally done, and super, super happy about that. That means that starting um, tomorrow ish, if I have time, if I can actually sit down and do it, I will try and attempt to, maybe upload some of these to my website, tell the stories there, maybe post on my like Instagram or whatever, and just go from there and see, oh, this is pertaining to this, this, and this. This is this event. I can shout out these artists. Whatever music that it's not. There's not going to be anything here that I've seen, but just being like, oh yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed listening to this artist and seeing that. But man, it's very much a wonderful experience to have that off your plate. Other things that happened today: trying to get back into exercising with weighted gear. Been slacking on that front, so doing more of that, and it's feeling it. Um, Tomorrow, gonna be having some fun with some things that hopefully arrive in the mail, and this weekend, looking forward to something that I can probably talk about now, because won't really have a chance to film too much of it. At least I don't think I will on Saturday and Sunday, but this weekend. So by the time this is out, I think there's only tickets for Sunday available. But I've been listening to a podcast called The Thrilling Adventure Hour for the past 11 years. I started back in 2014 when Welcome to Night Vale was the hot new podcast on the scene, and they did a collaboration with Thrilling Adventure Hour in a episode called Condos. And Condos was something that I wanted to buy. It was like $1, and I never bought it, but because I eventually did, but it's just, as a high school student, buying something online even for $1 seems kind of scary. Again, this was 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and I figured, why not, right? So I instead of buying it, I figured, oh well, they collaborated with this podcast. Let me look more into it. So I loaded up and see that they've been at it for at that point 9 years, and they've had hundreds of episodes. So naturally, I start at the beginning, as I do, and immediately fall in love with the show. It is, as they say, it's a new it's in the style of old time radio, meaning that you have some pretty prestigious actors. They decent. Oh gosh, I would like they have some decent actors there who read off of scripts, like radio scripts. So people can write the show and they can just read off the script without having to spend so much time rehearsing, because again, it's like a however often show, weekly show or whatever. And they would do these performances and then toss them up like live in person at in Hollywood. And for as long as I've been listening to this show, I've always wanted to attend one in person, right? And I could never do it because, again, it's in Hollywood. I've been to California a couple times, but when I was there, it's like, oh, it's a 21 plus show or whatever. And I was not 21 when I was frequently going to California area. And I was only there for a couple times, never for, I was there for TwitchCon and things like that, but I was never there for like a big trip for myself. So I couldn't really do that. But they announced that they were going to be coming to, they were for the 20th anniversary, they're going to be doing kind of like a semi-world tour thing, where they were going to, um, you know, they were going to come to New York. And I was immediately extremely intrigued. So I immediately bought tickets for Saturday, and those sold out. But so I have tickets, but they sold out very quickly. So they did a Sunday show, bought tickets for that. So I have 4 shows, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Again, this is something that I've wanted to kind of experience for 11 years now. You know, over half the lifetime of the show. And again, when the show started, I was 7 years old. So, it's a huge part of my life, even if I don't really consider it, because it's shaped the way I consume comedy and the way I experience comedy. I think it's one of the reasons why I have such a infatuation with alcoholic beverages, because the first episode is called, oh god, I forgot what the first episode is called. I know that the second episode was called, well, it might be like Hell is the Loneliest Number. That might be it. And it the the fan favorite show. It's a married couple who deal with the supernatural by whatever means necessary, right? They like ghosts, dinosaurs, ghouls, goblins, witches, demons, angels. What's the one that I'm thinking of? Like, there's just absurd kind of like supernatural things that they deal with on, pretty much every now and then, and it's werewolves, vampires, and that leads into well, they're also alcoholics, right? They're socialites at like staying at these penthouse suite in a hotel as residents, and alcoholics who enjoy each other's company very much. One of the other shows is the first one is called Beyond Belief. The second one is Sparks, Nevada, Marshall on Mars, where it's basically a space western set on Mars. Excellent stuff. And there's a bunch of other recurring segments, but those two are kind of the big heavy hitters that fan favorites, because I think they're the most like cohesive storylines, and they're wonderful shows. And I'm just very excited to kind of experience it's a 11 years in the making, which is very, very cool. So yeah, it's just been like listening for 11 years, and being able to experience that is in person is going to be something else, and I'm so excited for it. Can't wait. But that's Saturday. For now, that's where I'm going to call it for today. Tomorrow, I'm going to have some fun because I bought some stuff for this camera, and hopefully it works. It should, but we'll see. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.